All right. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me today, and welcome to the interview.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
If you want to start out by telling me and the viewers a little bit about yourself first.
Absolutely. I am from Colombia, and I live between Colombia and the States, and I have a full-time job. I
Mm-hmm.
work in sales, but I don't know, since last year, I've been looking for different sources of income to create and to do other things other than my job. And in a group actually that I have made I have had like a lot of failed investments,
Mm-hmm.
programs and stuff where I have to pay money and they either scam and run with our money or something like that. And in one of those groups, someone actually sent your link and he's like, hey, this guy is free. I mean, at that point, I was down like 20K.
Oh, damn.
Yes, exactly. So I was like 20K down, and the guy was like, hey guys, like the best thing you can do for yourself if just, like have the money in your control, don't give it to someone else, and start learning to trade. This
Mm-hmm.
guy, and that was your link. He was like, this guy is free, and I was like, free, okay, say no more. And I was like, as long as I don't need to pay, like I have been paying all these programs and scams. So I was like, okay, great, I'm in, I'll check it out. And then I
Mm-hmm.
check it out, and that's how I got into it. And I was like, okay, this is great. And I look and I read your reviews. I like did my due diligence on you. And I was like, he seems legit. Like I'm gonna do it. And then I did the due diligence in the broker that you recommended. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, it seems like they are not gonna scam me. They are not gonna run away. I'll do it. And then I did. I signed up in December, and then I didn't fund my account until January, like
Okay.
mid-January. And that's when I started. And at the beginning, you do a lot of errors and stuff, but now I think I got the hang of it.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people make a few beginner mistakes in the beginning. You got to get a hang of it first and everything, but it usually comes within a few weeks or a month.
Yeah,
So,
but it's mostly like when you start, like in my case, oh my God, my dog, sorry about that. When I started, uh, at the beginning it was going really well. Like my first week, I made like 400 of your trades only. And I was
mhm.
like, oh, this is cool. And then I started like placing crazy things that I was like, oh, this might happen. I was like, oh no, that was a huge mistake. Just stick to it. Just stick to the signals while you
Yeah.
learn. Yeah.
Stick to the signals. That's a good idea, at least for the first while until you get a hang of it yourself, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's not gambling, just stick to the signals and you'll be fine.
Mm. Your name is Angelo, right? How?
No, actually, sorry about that. My name, that's my husband.
That's what I thought because I was like, because you
No,
didn't.
my name is Rosana.
Rosanna, okay. That's what I thought. I
Yes.
was like, because you didn't say your name first. I was a little bit
No, I'm
Rosanna, okay.
sorry. Should
Rosanna,
we
okay.
redo this? Oh my God, I
It's you
thought
and I
that to
know
be
so I
my
can
thing.
address you properly, right? Rosanna from I haven't had an interview with any from with actually anyone from South America yet. We haven't had that many members from that area yet. So
I know. I think it's not well known over there. Like in Colombia, it's not well known, and it's definitely an opportunity, and it's definitely that something they can do. Like I mean, the minimum that it works. I don't see why people in South America or in Colombia. I have told some of my friends, and they are a little bit skeptical. But
mm,
even though you don't have to come out of money, like to pay anything, it's not a subscription. It's nothing like that. So. But yeah, absolutely. I'm happy I found you, and I am telling everyone I can. Like, listen,
I love it.
check it out.
I love it. You gotta make sure to sign up to the affiliate program launching next week or the week after then. The um
Okay.
the 2.0 one. And we already have an affiliate program where you just tell people where you sign up, but now I'm launching the 2.0 referral program. It's gonna be very nice. You can even create your own profile at let me just quickly share here. So yeah, you can create your own profile here at our website.
Mm-hmm.
We just coded our own website. You can create your own profile and you can track every single one of your referrals as well. You can see their names, if they signed up, if they deposit money, if they traded, everything. You can track every single member as much as you want in there. And I also am launching a free new course next week or the week after. It's at my editors now, where I'm teaching exactly how to do affiliate marketing, and you can implement that on everything as
That's
well. And
cool.
it's completely free as always. I never charge anything,
Thank
so
you so much. Oh my
it's
God.
gonna be
That's
awesome. I had somebody last week, sorry, last month. She made $16,000 from the affiliate program just by referring people. 62 people she referred
wow.
last month. It was insane. So that's another good opportunity coming up if
When
you
is
want to
that
make.
coming up? In the next few months?
It should come up in next week or the week after. I'm launching everything. So just keep
Oh,
track inside the
perfect.
group. So it's coming very,
Oh,
very soon.
perfect.
Very soon, yeah. It's going to be a bit easier to refer to friends and family and do all
Mhm.
these kind of stuff. So yeah, man.
Great.
Rosana, what did you do for a living? Sorry.
I work in sales,
Okay.
like with fitness equipment for,
Mm-hmm.
hotels, gyms, and yeah, pretty much like
Okay.
the commercial side of the business. We have a residential unit, like it's like this, um, like fitness equipment, like bikes, treadmills, rowers,
Mm-hmm.
but with our technology, so people are able to connect on their house, like select a class and do a class with an instructor from their own home without leaving their house.
Okay.
But I am in charge of the Latin American side, and then I sell like to commercial clients, like hotels,
Mm-hmm.
distributors, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. How do you make trading work with a job like this?
I mean, it's not rocket science. I think anyone can do this because it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
require you to. The only thing that you should do really is just turn the notifications on in the channel for the chat, and then every time there is a trade, hey, you take it, you forget about it. You don't need to. I don't need to be charting or analyzing the charts. That's what I have you and Hartek.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes, so I don't need to be charting or looking at the trade like every 2 minutes or every 10 minutes. He says, do this, I'll do it, and then you forget about it, and then you either close on profit or not. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Exactly.
think like it's not unless you're like a surgeon or something like that that you need to be like, hey, like super focused. But if you have like anyone that has a job that allows to have a cell phone and next to you or to get your cell phone from time to time is able to do this because really the only thing you need to do is just turn the notifications on for the
Mm-hmm.
chat and
For
then
sure.
that's it. It takes 30 seconds to
Yeah,
play the trade. So
I love
no,
it. I love it.
yeah.
Because a lot of people are always like, oh, do I have time for this? And I'm like, you do. It
No.
doesn't take that long. It's
Yeah.
very fast to
Yeah.
just
No,
copy.
exactly. Yeah. And sometimes I'll tell you, like it kind of becomes like an addiction at the beginning. uh, but then you learn and you just let it be. You just place the trades. It takes 30 seconds at most. And
Mm-hmm.
then you let it be. Like you don't need to be looking at it. You don't need to be like, oh, let me see how it's doing. No, you just place it. Sometimes I even in meetings, like in a Zoom meeting, and hey, if I sell gold now. Okay, I'll do it. And then the meeting goes on and I am in the meeting. So it's not the only moment that I won't take a trade is if I am sleeping.
Yeah,
But yeah, but during the day, hey, if I have my phone and I can see the notification coming in, I'm taking that trade. So
I love it. I love it. I'm
mm.
sure a lot of people are happy to hear that as well. When did you join for trading again? You said that was in December?
I funded my account in January.
In January, okay. And how much did you start out with when you started in January?
I only put 1,000 because I have been burned before, and I was like, I'm just gonna start with 1,000 and see how it
Mm-hmm.
goes. And then it went really well. Like the first week, it was like 400. The second week, it was like 250. Just by your trades, I had never done this, and I was like, wow, this is great. And that's when I started like, oh, maybe I can like get creative and put my own trades. And I started losing, so I had to add more money, so I didn't have the account closed. But it was my fault. So I put like 1,700 more. So in total, I put like from my own money 2,700. So yeah.
Okay. And now, what is this? 6 months after? What is your account at now?
Well, no, I would say like I found it in January, but at the beginning it was like getting the hang of it, and I like really like seriously and being disciplined since March. Like
Okay.
March, like I was taking the trace before, but I was doing a lot of crazy things on my own. So I
Hmm.
lost, like to give you an idea, I made a lot, but I also lost like 2,800 in that period. So I made a lot, and like, but the time that where I said like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to the signals, don't do anything crazy. It was March, and then
Okay.
so like end of March, so April, May, June, yeah.
So
So
three
like
months.
2 months, like 2 months and a half, like
Hmm.
being sticking just to the channel.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And how much did you make properly in those 3 months when you started to stick to the signals?
Okay, when I had made like 1,000 before, and when I started to really just stick to signals, 4,000. So in total, 5,000 since January. And since I stick to the signals and disciplined about it, 4,000. So 5,000 total.
Well, that's still very impressive. Obviously, there's some bumps on the roads, but as soon as you stick to the plan, then 4,000 to 5,000 is still very, very, very nice. Just as a little
Yeah.
side income, right? A little side hustle.
Yeah,
That's a good
exactly.
amount of money.
I haven't withdraw anything from the account. I am just planning like to grow it. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's great to have it there and to see it growing every day.
Yeah, man. What would you say to all the women and South American people that's watching this and are thinking about joining?
Um, like don't think about it, just join. Don't feel intimidated. At the beginning, I felt like a little bit intimidated because trading is like mostly for guys, and
Yeah.
if you go in the group channel, it's mostly guys, but they are like the community is really nice as well. So it's cool. So don't think about it, just do it. I mean, you have nothing to lose. And like anyone watching this have literally nothing to lose, because if they
Mhm.
stick to signals, they are going to put some money in there, sure, but they are going to make money. It's not like they are going to lose their capital. Like most of the time, the weeks is always like a positive week. Like we haven't had a week that we ain't in close, like since I've been here, maybe just once, like 1 week out of like since January here. So really, you have nothing to lose. So just do it and stick to the plan, and stick to the signals, and be disciplined. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
I love it because, as you say, there's it. I think we have like 90%, maybe 95% men, and it shouldn't be like this because it's not a man's thing, It's just we just making money from your phone. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Everybody can do it. It's
Exactly.
just it's just like been sterilized, or sorry, stereotypical like men that does this, but it doesn't have to be. So it's good to get some more women on board also and tell them that, you know.
Yes, no, I mean, definitely. It's like, yeah, just get in, and hey, if you can read and if you have a phone, just do it. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to start with a lot. Just try it out and see how it goes. Like there is absolutely nothing to lose. That's what I want to make clear, because when I started, I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Can I withdraw? I remember I messaged you on Instagram a lot
Mhm.
before joining, and you were so kind in getting back to me, because I was like, can I withdraw when I can, like when I want? Because in the other programs that I was mentioning, it's like the money is controlled by someone else, and you
Mhm.
cannot withdraw, like your money is locked, and you were so kind in that. So really, you have nothing to lose. If try it, you don't like it, you can just get your money out. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. I
Hmm.
would I would say never ever ever invest in a program where you don't have access to your own funds because that's 100% a scam. I can assure you already. Please,
Exactly.
please don't do
Exactly.
that ever again.
I know. I learned the hard way.
Can I? The last question I have is, what does the future hold for you, Rosana? It sounds like you have a lot of things going everywhere, but what does the future hold with this trading thing specifically for you?
Well, I still haven't like mm, gone deep into your trading course that you also provide for free, the 5 hours, but that's my next step. I want to do that.
Hmm.
And then eventually I want to trade on my own. I
Yes.
recently also started learning. I pay for a course about trading stocks, like options, like option for stocks.
Mhm.
So that's where I wanna this to take me, like learn the game, like for myself, and learn also like different things like stock trading, options trading, like that. So yeah. And eventually, I didn't tell you, but I actually put my 2 weeks on my on my job because I actually wanna
Oh.
take time. Yeah. I actually wanna take the time, to learn this. I also like like I am a property manager for a few Airbnbs in
Mhm.
different places of the world. So I'm just gonna like dedicate my time to that and to learn the game of trading. I mean, I
To
think
make some money online.
yes, exactly. I mean, for me, I don't dream like success for me isn't, like climbing the corporate ladder and being like the president of I don't know, Procter and Gamble or whatever.
Mhm.
For me, success is it looks different. It's like being the owner of your time and your money. Like
Yes,
if
I
you
agree.
can do whatever you want when you want it, that's success in my book. So,
That's what I always say. It's not about the money. For me, it's about the freedom. Because
mhm.
I don't work. If people tell me what to do, I cannot do that. So that's mainly why I quit my own job back in the day, because I hate when people tell me what to do. I'm too stubborn. So
Mhm.
so this is the freedom for me to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, travel wherever I want. Nobody tells me what to do. And if you have enough money for that, whatever your lifestyle requires, then I'm happy.
Exactly. Exactly. Same. I think the same way. So that's what I want the future to be like for me.
I love it. Online money is the new money, That's where all
Hmm.
the all the money is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It is, man. All right. Do you have anything you want to ask me, Rosanna? Now you have me here on Zoom.
Well, yes. I mean, as we had said, you provide all this value, which is huge, for
Mm-hmm.
free. Do you have any plans like in the future or anything like to like I don't know, transition this to a membership pay program, or is it like okay, great.
No,
Uh,
no, no,
Happy
no,
to
no,
hear.
no. Freight trading is never, ever, 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 ever gonna be a paid thing. It's always gonna be free. I am planning on launching an advanced trading course, which is gonna cost money, but that doesn't change anything for how you have access to Freight trading, how you have access to the 5 hour course, the live sessions. That's always gonna be free forever and always. The only thing that's ever gonna be paid is this year I'm creating a 50-hour trading course, like a very, very, very advanced course. It's going to take me 300 hours to make it. So I kind of need to take some sort of money for it when it takes that much of my time. But
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
the only thing that's ever going to be paid. Otherwise, I don't think I'm ever going to launch any paid things at all, except an advanced trading course one time.
Okay. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
So don't
I mean,
worry about it.
you're no, I'm not worried about it, but I'm just curious because there is so much value and it's free. Like, wow.
Mm,
Like after like starting on this path, I have seen and encountered many people that do this, but it's a paid subscription. Like, and I was
yeah.
like, no, I refuse.
They do. They do. But the thing is for me, one, I make enough money for my own trading. I make around 100K to 400K every single month trading my own. So I don't have to take a subscription for my members.
That's
A
awesome.
lot of people that takes a subscription is because they don't know how to trade themselves, so they need to get money somewhere else, right? And then they fake it. I don't need to do that. Secondly, I do also get paid a little fee from the broker when signing up
Yeah.
people to the broker. So that's kind of how I also get paid a little bit so I can run all the advertisements and all stuff. So that gets paid for. But essentially, no, I'm never gonna take any money from anyone.
Regarding that, I have another question. Now that you
Mhm.
mentioned that the broker thing, yes, I know if you refer people to the broker, even for us, if we refer people to the broker, they give us an incentive. But also, if you refer people to the broker and that person loses on a trade, do you get anything from that losing or okay, okay.
No, I get a one-time commission when people join. So I get paid X amount of dollars for every person I refer. And then after that, I never, ever, ever get paid anything ever again.
Oh, because I
So
heard like, oh, you like someone once told me like, oh, you know how like people like those
yeah.
people make money, like they take a cut like when you every time you lose a tray,
Mm-hmm.
they get a
But
cut of that. Like,
but
oh,
but
that's
but
shady.
but but if you think about it, if that was the way I earned money, then why are we sending winning trades 24/7? Like
Exactly.
I would make all of you lose money than if I made money doing that. And I'm not doing
Exactly.
that, all of you are making money,
No,
so that
no,
wouldn't make any
exactly.
sense. That wouldn't make any sense for me.
Yeah, no,
Um,
absolutely. I just wanted, I someone mentioned that to me once. I was like, well, that's weird. I was like, in that case, they don't make a lot from that
yeah,
referral
but
because like
that's
it's
it.
almost always a winning week.
It's mainly people that don't know about the business and mainly haters that probably lost the money and then they're trying to spread rumors.
Mhm.
But no, you can choose at the brokers to get paid, for example, $1 per lot you trade. But that
Okay.
wouldn't mean that if you guys lose, I make money. That would mean
Okay.
even if you win or lose, I will still make money. I don't do
Uh-huh.
that either. I just get a one-time commission every time
Okay.
someone joins, and then I never get anything else because then afterwards I don't have it doesn't matter for me if you win or lose because I get
Yeah.
nothing out of it. So obviously I want you to win so I can
Yeah.
get a good reputation, a good trust
Yeah.
pilot, good reviews, interviews, all these kind of things. So it
Mhm.
makes no sense for me to make you guys lose money, which obviously you're not doing anyway. So
No, exactly. I was like, well, if that's the case, then, but when I heard that, they weren't referring to you. They were referring to another guy
yeah.
that trades gold, and all his trades are like they suck. And
Mm.
I actually had in that period from January to March that I was doing crazy thing. I was taking a bunch of his signals as well, and I was like, I stopped following him, and he was free, but he also had a pay subscription, but
Yeah.
almost the trade was a loss. And then when someone mentioned that, like, well, he might be getting paid for, I was like, oh, okay, bye.
Maybe some brokers do that. I don't know about. I've never heard about this, but
Hmm.
maybe some
Hmm.
do. I don't know. But again,
Hmm.
honestly, 99% of all groups are garbage. I'm not saying I'm the only good group. I'm just saying you have to look very far between the good groups out there.
No, I mean, I don't even know who was that person that shared your link. I have been trying because it was a huge group of the people that had been scammed on this other thing.
Mm-hmm.
And someone just posted and I clicked the link and I did my research and I was like, okay. And I never went back I never was able to say to that person like, hey, thank you.
Ah.
I because actually the person said, for those of you that aren't in the States, there is this guy and he sent the link. He was like, I don't do it, but it's free. I mean, I would say try it, check it out. I was like, well, I'll check it out. And
Mhm.
then that's how I found it. But I never found the person that even referred me to this. I wish
Well,
I
we
could
will
thank them.
we will say thank you to him or her now, at least on this interview.
It was a guy. It was a guy. I remember that it was a guy, but I never. But he said that I have never used it, but you might check it out. He has great reviews and that. And I didn't have a chance like to talk to him and ask him like, have you been using it? Because he said at front like I cannot use it, but hey, whoever can check it out. I was like,
For
okay,
sure.
I'll do it. So, yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Do you have any other questions you want to ask me, Rosanna?
No,
Anything at
Fred,
all?
thank you so much. Those were my main two questions. So thank you, and thank you for creating this community and for offering so much value. Like this, if you were to charge for this, I don't even know like how much like would you charge because it's a lot of value.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do this to help you guys, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, Rosanna, you have my Telegram. Just send me a message.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Bye.